co-opted the civil rights movement. It led to the disenfranchisement of black women.
Oh my God.
Fuck is you talking about? The last time white women co-opted a black movement black women, black women were harmed. The fuck is you talking about? Do we need to go back to the 70s and 80s?
We have equal mob power. There is equal mob power. Please come back. Please come back. Please come back.
I'm going to say it again. The last time white women co-opted a black movement for black women were fucking harmed. Fuck is you talking about? And that wasn't even it was a conversation between three black men.
Okay, you're letting the mods mute me. I'm not going to sit here and be muted.
Do not mute. Excuse me.
I've been muted every time.
You have moderator, and he has moderator.
I know, but I don't want to be muted. I'm not using mine to mute.
I'm sorry. I'm on my computer. Listen. 245 people in the room. Touch screen share live. Thank you for following me. My name is Stephanie. I'm the host. This is my clout moment. Please follow me if you haven't already.
Please, if you gotta mute because you can't fucking debate, then that just shows what kind of person you are.
Let's give it up. Look, I'm watching now. I'm looking at
I don't really give a shit if you guys think I'm taking an L. But the fact that we are letting men overspeak women, the fact that we're letting men overspeak women on the women's health is ridiculous.
I'm going to yield.
There's a point.
I don't care, Unicorn. I really don't. I don't want to hear it from another fucking woman telling me like why it's okay for a man to speak over women.
That's
it's
not what I said. I said there's a point of intersectionality.
Excuse me. Can we please yield to Bex 2 minutes? 2 minutes. I'm giving her 2 minutes. You have 2 full minutes, and I swear, if you interrupt her, I'm dropping you. Thank you.
It is absolutely ridiculous for someone who does not fit the party that they are speaking on to tell another person who fits the same exact way they do. If you're talking about black women, women have half the intersectionality there, and black men have half the intersectionality there. If you are saying that I cannot speak for women's health over you, you are doing the same thing you are accusing me of. You cannot speak for women over women's health care and then tell a woman that she cannot speak over women's health care because you predominantly mention black women. It's counterproductive, it's counter-revolutionary, and it's further divisive in a system where women need to be fucking supporting women. And you have men who've put themselves in the middle of it and further divide the fucking cause by fucking putting all this extra shit in. No, women deserve fucking healthcare, period. And I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not. If you're gonna sit and fucking argue against me when you're supposed to be on my fucking side and speak over women like you think you have some fucking say over fucking women on women's healthcare? No, I'm so sick of leftist fucking men declaring themselves fucking leftists and declaring themselves on the side of fucking women and then going against women any chance they fucking get, declaring how much they fucking hate them every day on fucking panels. I hate white women. I hate mixed women. I hate mixed kids. I hate all this shit, and then expect us to fucking respect you and your fucking opinion? No, I don't fucking respect you. I don't give a fuck about your opinion, and I'm really sick of this fucking rhetoric because women's health is women's fucking health. And women have the rights to speak on it more than fucking men every fucking time.
I'm gonna respond. Can I get my 2 minutes?
You can. And as the host, before I give the floor to Liv, because I'm going to give the entire floor to Liv for a 2-minute response, but before I give the floor to Liv, I have to say that at the end of the day, the people that deserve to speak on this are women. I'm sorry. Women and children in this country are being forced against their will and consent to do things that they don't want to do. And I don't know how else to say it. I know I'm a little bit spicy tonight. Welcome to Stephanie's Live. Welcome in, everybody. But there is never a time in this country where I want women and children to be forced against their will and consent to do something they don't want to do.
I'm going to just say, I don't know if Bex heard the previous conversation that was going on. I think Bex and Liv have history, and I think that might have something to do with this.
I'm going to be very clear. I'm going to be very clear.
With that being said, I'm going to yield the floor to Liv.
I'm going to be very clear right here. I'm going to be very clear. Fuck your white woman tears. The conversation was about black people and black issues and how black men are harmful.
It wasn't. Quit. Shut up. You're a liar. You came at me for having a biracial child. That's what it was about. And then you changed it.
Shut the fuck up.
It's about
Renee, shut the fuck up. And women, you.
Yeah, and so specifically, how the conversation progressed.
Excuse me. This is the way it's gonna work. Liv gets a 2-minute response to Bex for the 1v1 that they had, and then after Liv is done, we'll go to Renee. Thank you so much. Tap the screen, share live. Please follow me, and please send a heart me if you haven't already, and subscribe. Look, we're so close. We're so close to 35 subscribers. I love you guys. I am a little bit spicy tonight. It's Saturday night. Let's go. Tap the screen. Gift your favorite panelist. Liv, 2 minutes. The floor is yours.
Yes. I'm going to say it again. Fuck your white woman tears. The conversation was between 3 black men on how black men are harmful to black women and how we uphold and internalize these ideologies of white supremacy through the patriarchy and how these things historically have disenfranchised black women. And we cannot talk about black liberation and the freedom of black people, right? If individuals like Webby exist, right? This is the point where I say Webby can get a 5.56. I don't know why when black people talk about black issues, why white women have the caucasity to step into that conversation. You stepped into this fucking conversation.
Panda with the sub. I'm sorry, Panda with the sub. Panda, thank you. Let's fucking go. Liv, the floor is yours.
You stepped into the conversation not knowing what we were actually talking about. Yes, we were talking about women's reproductive rights, but we were talking about how the ideology and how it's illogical for a black man to uphold that position. That is not something that should come from a white woman. That is something that should come from a black man to another black man. And yet you had the caucasity to sit here and use your privilege to sit here, interject into a black-ass conversation amongst some black-ass people that disagree on where we should move for black liberation. And then when we look at the civil rights movement, when we look at the feminist movement, it was co-opted by white women, and at the end of the day, black women were consistently harmed. Consistently. That is where the argument was. That is where the argument lies.
We're not talking about that.
Black man, I think she was within her
We're talking about how white women have biracial children and set them up.
Live to be great.
That's what you said. That I'm setting my children up to be unalive.
We will get to it, Renee. We're going to come to you next. But live to be great. What I will say is that white women fucked this up. We fucked it up. Like, I don't know how else to say it. We did it.
That's the point, though, Steph.
We did it. We did it.
And came in and did the same shit.
We did it.
That's my entire point.
We fucked it up. Live to be great.
So why the fuck would I let Bex into that conversation, into a black-ass conversation with 3 black-ass people, even though me and these 2 motherfuckers that I was discussing it with disagree? The fuck would she come into a black-ass conversation? Why the fuck would she have that caucasity?
Are we only allowing black voices on this panel?
Excuse me. No, excuse me.
Stop muting me.
As a woman, canceled Bex understands that women and children in this country are being forced against their will and consent to do things they don't want to do. And I don't think that it comes down to just the dichotomy of is it this person or that person. With that being said, Renee, the floor is yours, Renee. 30 seconds, Renee. 30 seconds.
Right. So he's just moving the goal. Biracial kids coming out of a white fucking pussy. And then you change the narrative to fit your little fucking bullshit. That's all I gotta say. And then you tell white women they can't speak on their own fucking black children. You're sick.
You're harmful as fuck to your black children.
Why? Because you said I'm not teaching my children how to be unalived by police officers? You're fucking weird.
You don't know how it is, what it is to be black in America. That's what it is. And you don't educate yourself on the lived reality of what that is.
Renee, don't you got a man? Doesn't he a whole fucking man for 8 years? So I just ain't out here sucking random
relationships. We can talk about how biracial relationships are still harmful.
It's everyone's favorite TikTok.
Oh, so you don't like biracial relationships either?
I've got you, Bex. I've got you, Liv. I've got you, Renee. I've got you. I've got everybody. I've got
No,
everybody.
that's not what I said.
Excuse me. I've got everybody. 347 people in the room. If you could tap that screen, please tap that screen. We're not tapping. We could easily be 100,000 likes if we just tap that screen together as a group. Let's do this. These are important conversations. Look, the election, the United States federal election, the president of the United States is less than 100 days. It's like 94 days. If we could all tap that screen together and share the live, it would be crucial. It would be crucial to the American democratic process. Exactly. We're getting to it, I swear to God. But it would be crucial to the American democratic process if we could all tap that screen and share the live. I swear to God. It's free. We can do it together. With that being said, Bex, the floor is yours.
Thank you, my love.
Can we let up some of the black women in the conversation?
So now we're against biracial relationships. The floor is mine. The floor is mine. The floor is mine. The floor is mine.
Can we let some of the black women up in the chat?
The floor is mine. She said the floor is mine.
Live to be great. Look, we're gonna allow it all. But Bex, the floor is yours. Please go.
Thank you. So, as someone in a interracial relationship, it's interesting to me that people would be against that. That's definitely like a huge step in all of what we've worked for, and to hear that people like don't want that is very scary to someone in an interracial relationship. Like, that's terrifying, actually. Like, I didn't realize that on the left we were against interracial relationships. That's wild.
I
I'm gonna respond to that again.
I didn't
that's a
hear
straw
that
man.
from Liv.
I never said that. I never said that. What I specifically said is that they can be harmful if you don't do the work to educate yourself. Specifically talking to Renee.
Okay, so Renee's kids are Renee's business. Between her and her man, she created those kids as a pro-choice advocate.
Specifically talking to a conversation that me and Renee had.
You feel like her raising her kids is her own business.
Specifically going to a conversation that Renee and I had prior to you coming up here.
So, but again, I just want to be clear that those are Renee's
a white woman putting their nose in some black ass fucking business.
It's not your business how she raises her children. That's her household business.
Black people are my business. Fuck is you talking about?
Okay, but again, those are not your children. So somebody chose to have kids with Renee, and it is between her and him.
I am black as fuck.
How those kids are taught.
I am black as fuck.
It is not your job to tell
where's my child support then? Since they're your business, cash out me today.
It is me again, everybody's favorite host. 379 people in the room. We have